So many times we've heard the statement that men, and specifically black men, don't stand up for women. That men, specifically black men, don't protect black women. We hear this talking point over and over again. And today, I want to have a conversation about Jess Hilarious and how the LGBTQ community, LGBTQ plus or whatever, the alphabet community is attempting to cancel Jess Hilarious over some comments that she made in regards to trans women and periods. And before I get into this story and my reaction to what's going on, because we're gonna listen and we're gonna hear it out of the horse's mouth. And before we get into it, I need to preface this by saying that this was not on my radar in the least bit. The only reason I became aware of this situation was because while I was just randomly scrolling through Facebook, I just happened to see somebody talking about they stand with Jess Hilarious. I look in the comment sections, people are triggered about what she says. Well, guess what? I go to the video and I'm like, well, dang, what did she say? What did she say? I listened to the video. What did she say? So the problem is, once again, we are dealing with cancel culture. And we're also going to talk about the one thing that I genuinely do believe that Jess Hilarious was wrong about what she said. And listen to the end of the video, like and subscribe, because at the end of the day, I'm always going to give you unfiltered, raw opinions about society. This is you can't make this up. We're not regurgitating. Yes, there might be similar views to other content creators, but this is how people really feel, and that's what I'm talking about here. So now let's listen to what actually has been going on, so that we can actually form an actual valid opinion about it.
When the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods.
So first of all, Jesus Christ. No. So let's have a conversation about this, right? So the first thing that she says is, she says the audacity and the transphobia that cis women have to think that they own periods, right? Okay, so first of all, I didn't know that periods were something that anybody could own, but I just want to ask a question, because as somebody who these people try to put a label on and would consider a cisgender person, as a normal straight person, do you get offended when people call you cisgender? Because I'm going to be honest with you. I am waiting for the day in corporate America or in any type of job scenario or anywhere that I can, because guess what? I'm black, so I'm a protected group too. We're going to see how well that stands up. But yeah, I'm waiting on the day somebody calls me a cisgender person, because I'm not cisgendered. And I find it offensive, just like any other normal straight person should, that a person will put the label on you to try to tell you that you choose to be the gender that you were born as, if you believe that you were the gender that you were born as.
Own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't.
Women are the only ones that can own womanhood. Let's just get that out. Let's just keep it a buck. Women are the only ones that can own womanhood.
Own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But
yes, they experience them, but
cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like,
they're not possessions. See, the problem with what she's saying is she thinks that what she's saying is really smart, but it's really not. Because yes, you cannot own womanhood. You can't own periods, but they are attributes to women. They're attributes to women. So therefore, women, you cannot experience them if you are a woman. What does that mean? So semantics aside, what does that mean? Women own periods. Women own womanhood. It's theirs. It's theirs because it personifies them. It's an adjective to describe what they go through and what they experience and what they are.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us?
I'm doing it right now. Just keeping it a buck.
And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were.
Facts. And the reason why I agree with what she's saying is because think about it. Think about it. I've made several videos about this already. I already talk about how black culture doesn't really value classy women or the women that will represent the black culture the best. We've already talked about that. You celebrate the most ratchet, trashiest women, and you celebrate the fake Barbies and like the girls with the BBLs. You push that culture. But guess what? You can't expect when you do that for the actual real women and genuine women to feel protected. And that's just being real. I'm not on a soapbox here. This is consistent. It's consistent.
Does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What
is the difference? And that's the key point. That's the key point. I talked about it when I made my diversity video. What do you do when someone wants you to call you or to call them something that you do not believe or that you literally know to be true that they aren't? Because by exactly like she said, what's the difference between that and a mentally ill person? Because if I go around saying that I'm a hippo, or I go around saying that I'm a gray alien, or if I go around saying that I'm an Anunnaki, then guess what? People are gonna think I'm crazy. They'll say I have a mental illness. So why can a person sit up and say, oh, they just are gonna be whatever they are? So you telling me that I can wake up and say I'm a spider? What's the difference? What's the difference?
Difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get. You'll never be that.
Like, I mean, when the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just...
And this is what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm just saying, what did she say? What did she say that was wrong? What did she say that was wrong? I'm going to tell you what I think she said was wrong. Keep listening. It's coming up. But what did she say that was wrong? They are projecting. We see this all the time with the people in that community. In general, not all, but in general, they project. The very fact that she will call a straight woman a cisgender woman, you're projecting your a pronoun onto her. It's a contradiction. Number one. Number two, trans women aren't women. They aren't women. And I'm sick of this society trying to force people to believe that up is down and down is right. They are not biologically women. X, Y. Why? Gender is not subjective. It's not something you choose. You're born as what you're born as. I'm not. No, you want to know who stands with you? I stand with you. Because no, somebody has to support the people that are actually speaking the truth. Stand up for women. I do stand up for women. What I won't do is stand up for the hyenas. What I won't do is stand up for the ratchet bitches. I don't care. But no. We're not gonna just sit there and just pretend like this is what it is. Trans women are not women. We live in a delusion, and I'm sorry. It is what it is. They're not women. And women, yes, take a stand. And guess what? You need to support the women that do. Because if you don't care about the thing that's most precious to you, your womanhood. I'm sorry, but it just is what it is. And I'm not sorry. But I will tell you this. The one thing that Jess Hilarious said that was wrong, that I have a problem with, and this is gonna trigger you. I'm gonna be honest, but I don't care because look, I'm JayyRedd Unfiltered, and hate me or love me, I'm going to tell you how it is and how I see it. The only thing that she said wrong, life does not come from women. Women do not create life. Women do not create people. Women do not give life. What it is women are not creators. They are incubators. Women incubate life. Life starts in the nutsack. Semen, sperm, that is life. There is no life until the sperm enters the egg. The egg then cultivates and they form life. That's the facts. That is the facts. Women do not create life. They are incubators. They bring life in. They are the gates of life. Now, don't try to sit there and get triggered because guess what? That doesn't diminish your value. You are the gate. Life comes through you. You protect life. And that is why you should be valued and treasured because you protect the most important thing, life. But you don't create it. And on that note, I'm JayyRedd Unfiltered and I'm signing out.